Welcome to the Motivation Playground. If you're here to fuel your ambition, break through barriers, and take bold swings in life, you've come to the right place. Before we dive in, hit subscribe and stay tuned for inspiring content that empowers you to face life's challenges head-on. Now, let's talk about a powerful mindset that's shaped champions, leaders, and innovators across history. Babe Ruth's iconic words, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game," speak to one of the greatest truths about success and personal growth. You can't win if you don't try. And often, it's the fear of failure that stops people from even stepping up to the plate. But today, we'll explore why that fear doesn't have to dictate your destiny. 1. The hidden power behind failure. Fear of failure is natural, but it's also a double-edged sword. While failure is often seen as something to avoid, it's crucial to recognize that it's an essential ingredient in the recipe for success. Imagine a baseball game. No matter how skilled a player is, striking out is inevitable at some point. But does that stop the best players from stepping up to bat? Absolutely not. Babe Ruth himself struck out 1,330 times, yet he remains one of the greatest legends in baseball. The takeaway? Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of the journey. In life, this translates to missed opportunities, setbacks, and the dreaded no's we all encounter. But each strike brings valuable lessons. Every time you fail, you learn how to adjust your swing, whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal goals. If you allow fear to hold you back, you miss the opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. The key is to embrace the strikeouts, knowing they're preparing you for future home runs. 2. Why playing the game matters. The beauty of life is that it's one big game, full of unexpected twists and chances to grow. But here's the harsh reality: if you don't play, you can't win. Sitting on the sidelines may protect you from temporary discomfort, but it also ensures you'll never experience the thrill of victory. The fear of striking out may feel safe in the short term, but in the long run, it leads to a life filled with regret. Think about your biggest dreams and aspirations. Now, imagine never pursuing them because you were too afraid of failing. That's the true danger of fear. It can rob you of opportunities before you've even begun. The player who never steps up to the plate has already lost. On the flip side, the player who swings, no matter the outcome, is gaining experience, resilience, and the possibility of achieving greatness. Playing the game is about more than just winning, it's about the growth that happens when you take action. Every risk you take and every challenge you face builds your character, sharpens your skills, and moves you closer to your goals. So ask yourself, what's more frightening, failing, or never knowing what you're capable of? 3. Reframing failure. It's just feedback. One of the most effective ways to overcome the fear of striking out is to reframe how you view failure. Instead of seeing it as a personal defeat, think of it as feedback, a necessary part of the learning process. Failure is information that tells you what didn't work so you can find what will. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he had stopped trying after his first failure, or his 100th. When you start to see failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, it becomes less intimidating. It's no longer something to be feared but something to be expected and embraced. Each failure is a new piece of the puzzle, bringing you one step closer to success. This mindset shift is crucial if you want to break free from the fear of striking out. 4. Courage over comfort. Why stepping up to the plate is non-negotiable. Playing the game of life requires courage, not comfort. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone, where things are predictable and safe. But comfort zones are dead ends, they don't lead anywhere. Courage, on the other hand, is what propels you forward. It's what enables you to face uncertainty, take risks, and swing the bat, even when you're not sure of the outcome. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to act despite fear. Every time you take a risk, you're flexing your courage muscle, and like any muscle, it grows stronger with use. Over time, the more risks you take, the less intimidating they become. What once seemed impossible or terrifying begins to feel like just another challenge to overcome. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Where have you been holding back because of fear? What opportunities have you missed because you didn't want to risk striking out? Now, imagine what could happen if you chose courage over comfort. Imagine the doors that could open, the progress you could make, and the satisfaction you could feel knowing that you didn't let fear win. 5. The long game. Success is a series of at-bats. Success isn't achieved overnight. It's the result of showing up, again and again, even after countless failures. It's the player who's willing to take multiple at-bats, knowing that each one brings them closer to hitting a home run. Babe Ruth didn't become a legend by hitting one home run. He became a legend because he consistently stepped up to the plate, even after striking out. In life, the same principle applies. Whether you're building a career, nurturing a relationship, or pursuing a personal passion, it takes time, effort, and a lot of at-bats. You may not hit it out of the park every time, but every swing gets you closer to your goal. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. So, keep stepping up. Keep swinging. Keep playing the game, no matter how many times you strike out. Success is cumulative. It's built one effort at a time, one lesson at a time, one failure at a time. 6. Your turn to swing. Take action today. You've heard the stories, learned the lessons, and felt the inspiration. Now, it's time to take action. Think about one area of your life where fear has been holding you back. Maybe it's a dream you've been too scared to pursue, a conversation you've been avoiding, or a new skill you've hesitated to learn. Whatever it is, today is the day to take a swing. Don't let fear dictate your actions. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Remember, it's not about how many times you fail, it's about how many times you get back up and try again. Success doesn't come to those who avoid failure. It comes to those who persist in the face of it. So, take your shot. Step up to the plate. And no matter the outcome, know that you're a winner simply for having the courage to try. Thank you for joining us today at the Motivation Playground. If this message inspired you, make sure to hit subscribe and stay connected for more content that empowers you to take on life with confidence and resilience. Together, let's keep playing the game and striving for greatness.